The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years, and today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner looking to make a play here. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has 4 points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that.
Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, and do a playoff. And to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick six in the last possession. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Some room to work now. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try the right here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. You come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a 1st down. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Gets made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Pulls it in. It's Willingham. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Pass complete on a crosser. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is all in over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the Stiffs.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
That is no good. In the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money. Hand off to the back.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun running play call. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I get bit. Ball care for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 13, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking for his big tight end, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one, and they're just unable to complete the pass.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. No idea what he was trying to do there, but the end result is going to be a safety. Wow.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. On the return, it's Siegel. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Johnson. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They can't stop him. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push.
Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Hogs. Strong game by this quarterback. And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense takes the field. The shotgun handoff here. Game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Give it to the back again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Willingham.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver, off the mark.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
1st and goal, handoff.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Fuller. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Siegel. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gives it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff heading left. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He makes the grab. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's caught downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Fuller. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Fuller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Play action here on first down. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Longhorns offense takes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick catch over the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to run it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. Surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. With the return, it's Fuller. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. Well, the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. We got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Look out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.